We're going to start with the manage clients area. We're going into the back end of the software after you have created your account. You have registered for an account with BoostMyScore AI software, and you have paid for your subscription. If you have not paid for your subscription, you will probably not be able to see what I'm going to show you. You will need a paid for subscription. I've already gone over that in the FAQs. If you have not seen that, go back to the FAQs and you'll see a link underneath this video that will give you will show you that video. That said, let's move into getting you started quickly. This should take all of about an hour to do on your behalf. You can have somebody do this for you, although I do not recommend it. And here's the reason why. This is your personal information. This is your responsibility. It did not take you a day to ruin your credit. So it's not going to take you a day to get great credit. You will have to take responsibility to do some things on your own. And I highly recommend that you're doing what I'm going to share with you. We've all done it. I've done it. Everyone else has done it as well. Don't be scared of it. You can get a walkthrough on a weekly basis. I do that in the group. If you do have any problems with uploading things, etc., I will answer those questions. But I would recommend you watching this video thoroughly and making sure that you understand how to use the software. So we're going to start with manage clients because that's where you will add yourself. And yes, you are your own client. So you go into manage clients over here on the left-hand side. You'll click add client. Once you do that, you will fill out all of the information here on the very first part of this. My suggestion to you is that you fill out the first part up to your email address, and then you scroll all the way down and you click save. And then you refresh the screen to make sure that it saved this information. Make sure that you're doing this step by step. It is very important that you take your time, number one, you have patience, number two, and you don't fill everything out at one time, number three. So I'm going to explain to you why this is the best way to do it. Because we are on a server and you want the server to save the information that you put in. So again, put in your first and last name, put in your date of birth, your social security number, your phone number, your street number, and your name of the street, the city, state, and zip code, the country, which should be the United States of America. If you are out of the country, but you are cleaning your credit, that's fine. Make sure you do have a United States address. I don't believe this will work unless you do. So if you are out of the country as an expat and you do not have a United States address, you're going to need to get one because all of the information is based upon a US address. Then you'll put in an email address and you'll scroll to the bottom of the screen and you will press save. Once you do that, you will check to see if the server saved your information. Make sure that you go up to the top on the left-hand side and refresh and reload the page. If you have to log in and log out, do go back to the Manage Clients area when you do log in and log out so that you can start again where you left off. You don't need to put in your client portal name. You don't need to put in your client portal password, and you don't need to confirm your client portal password, okay? Those things you don't have to do. Those are here just for when you change your password, that's what they're there for. So from here on out, it's best when you change your password as you lost your password. So for example, if you want to change your password, you will log out and you will press forgot password or get a new password on the M2 BoostMyScore.ai login area, and it will email you a new password and you can change that. So that's the best way to do it. Just put forgot password and then you'll be on your way. Don't try to do it back here, okay? If you have any notes, you can put those down here. I don't recommend that you put any notes down here. It's just for you, but there's nothing really to say other than maybe when you started this and the scores that you have if you want to keep notes of that. The next thing you're going to fill out is your credit monitoring site, which is My Free Score Now. Then you will use your credit username, your suggested username, or excuse me, your My Free Score username and your My Free Score password. Okay. And you're going to click on both MFSN default report and Epic Pro report on the dropdown. So you want both of these. All right. And then you're going to press save. All right. You're going to scroll down and you're going to press save. So here is where, again, in order to get your credit report to work with the software, you will upload your credit report with a one click, meaning you will click the My Free Score Now where it says recommended. You will put in your username for My Free Score Now, and you will put in your password for My Free Score Now. And then you will choose both MFSN default report and Epic Pro report, and you will click save. Then you'll go back up to the top of the page again and make sure that you refresh your screen and see if it saved it. If it did, you will see below this save button that you will have both reports listed here. Okay. Underneath the save button, you will have two more lines that say your default report and your Epic Pro report have been saved. Okay. That is why you want to get your username and your password and sign up for a paid subscription with the exact link in the dashboard here where it says get a copy of your credit report. Okay, it will take you to this area. You will fill this out. You will go to the next step and you will buy the credit report at $29.90 per month. And yes, you do need to have a valid and paid for subscription every single month. Let's go back to this and let's go into your manage clients area. Now, in the manage clients area, when it says add client, you want to upload your driver's license or your passport. Your driver's license is a better idea. Upload a copy of your social security number card and make sure you sign that card. Do not leave the card blank. Make sure you sign the card. I went over this in the FAQs. If you have any questions, the link is below so that you can watch that video. And then you're going to upload a document with the proof of address, such as a utility bill or a banking statement or even a lease. So as long as it has the street name and number where you live. So this is for verification purposes. If the number on your photo ID does not match the number on this utility bill or the bank statement or your lease, then that is okay. This is for verification purposes. It is recommended that they both match so that it's not going to set any weird ideas with the bureaus, meaning, and I say weird ideas, meaning, oh, this doesn't match and this does. So if you're cleaning up your credit report and you have a lot of addresses on there, you're going to want things to match when you put them into the back office. You're going to want your utility bill to match your photo identification card. If your utility bill is at an address that you live and your photo ID is not at an address you live, you might want to go change that so that you have the right information. All right. You can still start if they don't match, but my recommendation to you is that you get them to match as soon as possible. If you have additional documentation, such as maybe a notarized document that says you've been verified and validated that you are you, meaning the notary is saying, yes, I've checked the documents and they're verified, you can put that up here. Again, only JPEG, PNG, no GIF, only JPEG or PNG work. Do not upload a PDF. Do not upload a GIF. Only JPEG or PNG. Once you upload these documents, you're going to see them here and they will show here. You're going to press save. And now you have everything completed as a new client. You are your own client in the back of your software. This would be how you would upload any other clients. For example, if you're helping your mom or your sister or your brother or any friend that you decide to help with their credit, you can upload them here as well. You will own their information, meaning you will have their information inside of your back office. So you have to make sure that's okay with them. because you will have their social security number. This is private information that they are trying to keep as private as possible. So you want to make sure that nobody has the access to this back office but yourself, and you are trustworthy to keep their information safe. So that's just on the outside of the fringe there. If you are actually trying to create a credit service with this, make sure that everything is locked down and use something like LastPass or OnePass so that you can keep all of your passwords safe. Okay, next is your work area. So we've gone to the client's area, we've filled out all of the information in the client's area. Now we're going to go to the work area. In the next video, I'm going to share with you how to run your letters. So this is the conclusion of how to upload a new client, how to get your verified and validated information, including your driver's license or state identification card, your security number, social security card, excuse me, and your utility bill or banking statement or even a lease into the back office so that you are verified when you send your letters. You are sending your verification so that they are not asking for this. Now, the next question I get is, do I have to do this? Yes, it is required. You do need to do this. And as I showed you in the FAQ, which you can find underneath this video, you will find a link and it will say link to FAQ video. You will find how to upload these documents correctly using Canva so that you do not have a background on the picture. So it's not taken, let's say, holding it up in front of a mirror or something like that. You don't want a background. You definitely want this on a white or black and very basic background so that there is nothing on the picture except for your driver's license, your social security card, and your banking statement. And they all have to be separate. You cannot upload them all together. Each one has to be separate here. I showed you that in the FAQs. All right, I will see you on the next video where we'll go over the work area.